And semifinals number 2 about to get underway dito po sa ating Tanduay Women's Beach Volleyball Invitational. Semifinals number 2, the Far Eastern University taking on itong kupunan ng University of Perpetual Help System Delta 2. Of course, yung kombinasyon ng FEU, Kyla Atienza to the right at MJ Ebro to the left. At ang kanilang mga kalaban naman, PERPS2 ang tawag sa ang nickname ng kanilang kupunan. The Lady Altas will have Danica Bautista at itong si Danica, I would make that a May Pagaling. Si May Pagaling is on the right and Danica Bautista, the lefty, naturally on the left. Noel Zarate with Sheila Salaysay from the Cantada Sports Complex. Dito po sa Taguig. Ang mananalo po dito mga kalaban ng Philippine Air Force sa ating championship.
These two teams, sila ang nagtop sa kanilang brackets. FEU won over Cainta and UP. PERPS2 naman won against Paranaque A and New Era.
So palitan na ng handshake dito sa ating mga captains as we will have the coin flip to determine the first serve. So ito, dalawang school-based, isang NCAA, isang UAAP na squad. And of course, nasanay nga tayo, if you're talking about FEU, yung usual partner nitong si Kyla Atienza is Bernadette Pons. Pero now, MJ Embro has actually been quite a surprise para dito sa FEU.
Maganda pa rin yung combination ng team nila. Both contributes sa offense and defense. And then the same thing goes dito para sa team ng PERPS2. Kay Bautista at kay Pagaling, they can earn points from the service area pa lamang yan. So this match, parang medyo equal.
Oo nga, in terms of stature also, kasi when you talk about beach volleyball sa University of Perpetual Help, usually maalala mo dyan, at least para sa akin, Jane Diaz and April Sartin. Yun ang naalala kong combination. Dalawang maliit na mabibilis. Now, these are two very long young ladies na dinadaan nila sa height at saka dinadaan nila sa power. So, it's gonna be very interesting. Pero kasi halos pareho skill set nitong dalawang kupunan na ito. First serve will belong to May Pagaling and the Lady Altas. So we are underway dito po sa ating second semifinal. Here's MJ Embro finding the line and that point will go to the Lady Tamaraos.
She intentionally hit that ball sa likod dito ng court ng PERPS.
So Embro now the first to serve. Sabay ngiti. It's a jump float. Seldom see it. Pag sa labas, mahirapan ka mag-jump float eh.
Yes.
Dito tayo sa indoor beach, so you can sort of get away with it. Error on the attempt from the Lady Altas to 0 FEU. 3-0 FEU.
Kargado talaga tong service ni
Ebro.
Ebro. Yes, kanina pa yan. Actually, in their previous matches, consistent siya pagdating sa service area.
There it goes again. This time Bautista na habol. Pagaling drops it in.
Very simple attack naman dito galing kay Pagaling.
3-1 FEU. Serve now belongs to Danica Bautista, the lefty. It's also a good serve. Ahabol si Atienza. Embro punches it across. Pagaling into the net.
Yeah, off timing itong si Pagaling that last attack.
So 4-1 FEU.
Minsan kasi pag naglalaro ka sa buhangin, akala mo nakatalon ka na eh.
Good serve from Kyla Atienza also. Ito si Kyla Atienza, I've covered her game since she was a freshman sa FEU team sa indoor volleyball. Bukod sa nag-iba na yung complexion ng kutis niya, tumangkad itong batang to. She was, I mentioned this earlier, she was actually being trained as a libero to begin. At yung pala, sa beach volleyball siya makagawa ng pangalan para sa sarili niya.
And she's doing it right now.
Right. 6-1, Lady Tamaraos. Pagaling, that's not exactly where she wanted that.
Yes, there is a uncertainty kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola. Hindi niya alam kung isiset ba niya talaga. I mean, it looks like she wants to just hit the ball across the net.
Atienza once again. Not a good reception for Pagaling.
Both girls from this FEU squad talaga naman ang bigat ng bola.
Right.
They are known since then. When I was still playing, mabibigat talaga mag-service itong FEU.
Yung mga kalaban mo naman doon, yung mga Dakis, Kafranca,
Yes,
Semana.
oo.
Yung mga mabibigat talaga yung kamay. I believe si Shaira Gonzalez was also still there.
Abanto,
Yan,
Morada.
Camille Abanto. So yun yung mga mabibigat din talaga. Namana rin naman eh. Para naman sa Perpetual, of course, when you talk about Perpetual Volleyball, you have to mention the likes of Honey Royce Tubino. Yun yung mabibigat na talaga ng palo. We did mention Jane Diaz, April Sartin. So we take a look at that one again coming from Bautista. As Pagaling clips the net. And that is in the corner from Embro, 9-3 FEU.
Kung nakikita mo, hindi talaga nila dinidikdik yung bola sa net. They just want to, hit it right at alam nila kung saan dapat dadalhin.
Into the net, however, on the serve by Embro. A rare service error from her. So ngayon, Danica Bautista to serve. Oh, Embro
Good
still
save.
recycles.
Yes.
Oy, nagkaalanganan yung dalawa.
Yes, miscommunication on the side of PERPS2. And a good save there para naman dito sa Lady Dams.
So 10-4 Lady Tamaraos. Walang gusto mag-serve. Tinatanong
FEU na dapat.
FEU to serve, oo. Nag-change over lang, nalito na sila.
Kasi pagod na sila eh.
And they've been playing the whole day. Alam
Right.
mo, but this is a beautiful thing. Yung mga one-day tournament na ito, doon mo makikita talaga kung sino yung nasa kondisyon and who has the experience to pace their energy. 11-4 FEU. Atienza again. Oh, nice curveball on the serve from Atienza. Pagaling gets it across. Atienza sets up Embro. Good dig from Pagaling. Pinamigay ni Bautista. One more time around for FEU. Another good dig coming from Bautista. And sort of lost her footing that time. Ito si Kayla Atienza.
Well, that's another challenge, especially if you're playing sa buhangin.
Saka yung resilience din itong kupunan ng Perpetual. So now the serve belongs to Bautista into the net.
Well, a point gain and a point given away dito sa team ng FEU.
MJ Embro once again started this with a 5-0 run sa kanyang serve. Here's Atienza. Cannot get it done. Pagaling. And oh, what a smart move from Kayla.
But she was just trying to finish the rally. And a favor. Pabor yun sa team ng FEU.
May kilala kong alumni ng FEU na mahilig sa mga ganyan, yung nandun lahat ng depensa, biglang iitsa niya doon sa likuran. Tinasalak. Talagang good luck, habulin niyo to ha. Isang dati rin manlalaro ng Far Eastern University. I don't remember if Tinasalak actually played beach volleyball. Pagaling, Bautista, and Pagaling cannot save. So yung karga ng serve ng FEU is making the difference in this game so far sa ating semifinals, as the Lady Altas will call a ceasefire. It is 15-5, all FEU so far here in set number 1. And back with us here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Cantada Sports Center in Taguig City. Semifinals, set number 1 sa pagitan po ng FEU at saka ng UP HDS. Noel Zarate alongside Sheila Salaysay. The drop ball works for FEU. It makes it 16-5 in set number 1.
You know, the irony of this game is, mahaba yung rally natin right? Nakakuha sila ng depensa, yung PERPS. Pero if you look at the score, makita, laki pala ng kalamangan dito ng FEU.
They've been doing it with their serve, parating out of balance, out of position. Etong Lady Altas. And an error like that is not gonna help. So it is now 17-5 for the Lady Tamaraos.
And si Ebro ang ating server para dito.
Si Miss Cargado, pwede ba yun? Cargado parati, like that one again.
The PERPS cannot just convert that into a point.
Easily done by Kyla Atienza. 18-5 FEU, 3 points away from claiming set number 1. Nice serve again by Embro. And she changes speed as well. I'm very impressed with this young lady. It's actually my first time to see MJ Embro in action. Very impressive. Like that.
Service ace. Another one. And sa kanya parang wala lang yun.
Now 1 point away, set point para sa FEU. Just like that, 3 consecutive aces from MJ Embro, and set number 1 belongs to the Far Eastern University. Stay with us for set number 2 of the semifinals dito po sa ating Tanduay Beach Volleyball Invitational.
FEU ang service. FEU ang service. Perpetual dito. 2-1. 1 minute. Palabasin mo muna. 1 minute. Break.
At ito na po simula ng ating second set. FEU winning set number 1 handily sa ating semifinals against the Lady Altas of Perpetual Help, 21-5. Simula na dito sa ating second set.
And let's credit that services nitong girls from FEU, both Ebro and Atienza, very consistent pagdating sa kanilang defense and offense.
Well, that was a well-placed shot naman galing dito kay May Pagaling, and she's back to serve. First point of the second set belongs to the Lady Altas. Oh. Akala ko si header ang gagawin para Cristiano Ronaldo eh.
No, minsan na kailangan sigurong i-master yung ganong atake kasi maraming nalilin lang. You know, they thought that sineset lang nung isang team yung bola, yung pala the ball already crossed that net.
Makita mo rin yung depensa, biglang power shot, atras tayo. Oh, but that's also a good off-speed attack. May Pagaling starting to take over.
They need to win this set.
Para lang ma-extend ito.
That's right.
Pagaling on the serve. Outside.
Medyo napalakas naman yung tira niya doon.
So now we are tied at 2. Here's MJ Embro once again for FEU. And it's as if hindi natapos yung first set. Ganun pa rin. Same shot, same result. MJ Embro is just namana yata niya kay Rachel Andakis yung remote control serve. Tingnan mo yan, no? Lumiliko-liko yung bola. Nakalimutan lang kaliwete ito si Bautista. However, Bautista comes up short.
Pero may talon factor itong service ni Ebro.
Right, that's a jump float. Makes it change direction even more. At hirap na hirap ang Perpetual sa reception.
May kasama pang bigat, yeah?
So let's see if Embro can continue that on the changeover.
Ito, certain court, ilang minutes ang pahinga niya.
Not a good reception pa rin. It's very, very difficult.
Actually, medyo hininaan na nga niya doon and yung service niya medyo palubo na ng konti.
Pero lumiliko pa rin.
Yes.
Ayan, again, she kills the spin of the ball sa kanyang serve. At kung saan-saan tuloy pumupunta. And that affects the offense of Perpetual. 7-2 FEU. Tandaan natin that Perpetual actually scored the first point of this set. And again, the serve of Embro is just too much to handle, too hard to handle.
Kahit kanino niya ibigay yung bola sa service niya, rarely these girls from PERPS can control it.
Again, watch the serve. Watch the serve change direction. Again, from this angle, it's easier to appreciate. And nakalimutan ng Lady Tamaraos, nakaliwete pala yung Bautista.
Deceiving din kasi ang approach nito ni Bautista.
So finally, that stops the bleeding momentarily. Para sa Lady Altas, Bautista on the serve. Cut serve, nice.
Service ace from Bautista this time. Consistency ang key para naman dito sa team ng PERPS.
In baseball, we call that serve going opposite field. Kasi kunyari kaliwete kayo, you'll expect na pupunta sa kaliwa yung bola.
Right.
So she went opposite field, to use a baseball term, back-to-back aces. Baba sa tatlong kalamangan na Lady Tamaraos. Now she goes down the middle. Nagulat naman si Embro doon, but able to get it. Embro on the push. One more time around. Atienza, second ball.
And she saw that big spot sa side nito ng PERPS and it's a wise 1-2 play para kay Atienza.
So 9-5, FEU regains a 4-point lead. Changeover ulit tayo. Kyla Atienza. I believe 4th year na si Kyla. Ganun na siya katagal. We see her more in beach volleyball nowadays than in the indoor game. And pati siya, yung serve niya.
Right.
10-5.
Yeah, parang walang target pwedeng i-target sa team na to ng FEU kasi both can receive, both can score on offense.
That save is good. But again, you need a third person already if you're Perpetual na tumulong na sa blistering attacks na ginagawa rito na FEU. Atienza teeing off into the net.
And rare error na pinapamigay ito ng FEU.
Right. Well, here's May Pagaling. Atienza, wala siyang pakialam kung may parating na blocker.
Well, actually, nahuli doon si Pagaling. That's a good intention for her to block, but then ginamit lang yun ni Atienza to just hit the ball to bounce it out.
Sort of reminds you of an Adamson player by the name of Angela Benting. Nagagamitin at gagamitin yung kamay mo pag dehado na siya. That's a net violation. That will go against Perpetual.
And clearly it was. And that's another point.
So MJ Embro looks at the scoreboard and it says a 7-point lead para sa kanyang kupunan.
Siguro sabi niya, pagod na kami, 7 points pa.
May finals pa if in case.
Kaya ko to sa serve. Oh,
Yan na nga. 14-6. Embro once again. What is so special about her serve?
Ang bigat. And then it's a floater na alam mo mahirap gawin, especially kapag nandito ka sa buhangin. But then when you get to how do I say, master it, katulad ng nagawa niya, then it's lethal. As we can see, kanina pa niya actually ginagawa yan in their previous matches as well. Most of scores came from her services.
Ngayon, Bautista tries to return the favor. Second ball attack, Kyla Atienza.
You know, you can also see how well these girls a lot time to practice.
Wow.
Parang alam na alam nila yung galaw pag nasa buhangin sila.
Atienza now to serve.
Another good serve there.
Hindi mo alam kung sino papatay sa serve dito sa dalawang taga-FEU eh.
And sa payat nila, hindi mo alam kung saan nila kinukuha yung lakas
Oo.
ng palo nila. See?
Again, killing the spin. Killing the spin and then the ball dances in midair.
You know, to get that kind of consistency when you do services, it takes time for
Right.
one para magawa yan consistently, di ba?
Ayan o, lumiko na naman.
And then she has a choice kanina sa kaliwa, ngayon naman sa kanan.
I mean, it's just amazing how these young ladies from Moraita are able to control the ball like Ate Rachel. Oh, ayan na. Remote control serve. Dinaan pa sa net. Namamana pala yun. Ate Rachel, pera muna na remote control serve mo, ha? 19-7, 2 points away from a place in the final.
You can see kapag pinapalo nila pag when they hit the ball sa service nila, it stops to a certain point.
Yeah.
And it just makes the ball float.
Oh, tapos biglang liliko.
Yes, tapos biglang bababa, biglang liliko, iba na direction. So for the receiver, para makuha yung ganung bola, they really have to look, bumaba sila para ma-receive yun.
Unsuccessful in the drop shot, but Bautista goes long. Match point for FEU. And a date with the Philippine Air Force sa finals ng ating Tanduay Beach Volleyball Invitational. Of course, we will have a battle for third between the loser of this match and the pamantasan ng lungsod ng Marikina. And that's gonna do it. FEU marches on to the final. Straight sets win at the expense of their semi-finalist na kalaban. Itong University of Perpetual Health System Dalta 2, 21-8 ang naging final score doon sa ating second set. 21-5 naman in the first set. We'll have more from the Tanduay Beach Volleyball Invitational leg number 2 at the Cantada Sports Center here in Taguig when we return.